to create an image with a dripping effect in that one. So first of all, to create a new project, you just go to the file menu and click the new one, and set your width of the project to 1920 by height 1080 pixels and resolution to 75 pixels per inch, and color mode to the RGB color with the 8-bit, and set the background contents to the white, and you should be good to go. Now, as you can see, the background is locked over here. Just click to unlock that one and double click on that one. You'll be into the layer style menu, then go to the gradient options, and then as you can see, I am able to change all the gradients on my background layer. Just click to a new one. Make sure the blend mode is set to normal, opacity is 100%, and you can select different kind of colors over here for your gradients. I'll stick to the orange one over here. Okay, make sure the scale is set to 100% and the reverse checkbox is selected. Then you can hit OK. Now you just need to bring your image which you're going to be using, the subject image, and rescale it as per your requirement. And then you can, once you are done rescaling it, just hit enter. Now you have to select the subject from the image and separate it from the background over here. So for that, there is multiple way to do it, but I'm going to be using the quick selection tool to select it. And make sure you set the quick selection tool scale in between 10 to 12, or I would say 5 to 10. I'm going to be using it around 7 or 8. I will select it, and then I'll start selecting the subject. Just click it and drag it from the inner portion. Okay, you don't need to worry a lot about the bottom over here. And if you want to deselect some of the portion, just hit the Alt key and start selecting the portion which you don't want to select in your selection. Okay, I think so that looks good for me. Once you're done selecting the subject, just hit the select and mask option over here. And as you can see, there is an option of smart radius. Just click checkbox that smart radius option, and then the decontamination color as well, and make sure it's set, the amount is set to 100%, and you can just click OK. I'm not a lot worried about the bottom over here, as I can still make it work. Now I'll just grab my dripping image. You can resize it as well as per your requirements. hit enter. Then go to your image, press command and click it on that one to make that selection. Then go back to your original subject and hit delete. And then as you can click, when you click the eyeball, it's not showing the white color fill, it's showing the actual gradient color fill in that. And to deselect it, just hit the command D to deselect it. Now I'm going to be using the eraser tool to wipe off the extra outline. It looks pretty good. Now I'm going to be going to the add a layer mask and drag it down below to the subject. And then I'll choose the brush tool. You can select any of this spatter brushes over here. I'm going to be using this Kyle spatter brush and bring this size down to, I believe so, 160. It's good for me. Just click it over here, click it over here, then left click on that. Go to your original subject selection, click on to the blending options, and then hit drop shadow. As you can see, it's already selected to black. The blend mode, make sure it's set to linear bun, and the opacity it's set to 100%. The distance should be 5 pixels, spread should be 0, and size of the pixel should be 0 as well. Once you see that it's set to that specific size, just hit OK. And that's my final product. Hope you like it. Thanks.